this is diversity spaces. So Germany, they've gone like full to prove that we're not, bad.
Yeah.
Always
Go,
right.
Hey, remember that Holocaust thing?
Yeah. So they're pretty on the
making up for it.
And they're pretty on the forefront, right?
Yeah.
But at the Boyscast, some of our favorite things for the boys is the intersectional car crashes of who's bigger, who's better, right?
Yep.
So diversity spaces. Germany reserves like some lots there. They've reserved parking spots for LGBT community and immigrants. So now there used to be wheelchair spaces.
Yeah, it is interesting the kind of progression is because at first they go, you know what, disabled people. Someone saw a disabled person trudging through a parking lot, and they go, you know what, we should get them close.
That guy might be good with.
We should get them closer to the entrance, right? And then someone saw some pregnant lady, walking, and they go, oh, you know what? She's pregnant. She's struggling to get in. Let's get her.
Let's
get her a spot. And then now literally they're just treating like immigrant or like a gay person as like a disabled person.
Well, their sort of argument, when they go through it, the people that say it, in their mind, these people are just getting attacked right and left, right?
And the way to help them is to get them prime parking spots.
So they can get to the door quicker, because if they have to walk from the back of the parking lot, they're going to get gay bashed, right?
That's
yeah, it is so funny.
You think they did an analysis? They go, look, 99.7% of all the gay bashing done in this garage happens in that back corner.
Yeah.
So we got to get them away from there.
I would have thought that fat people were on the come up quicker. You know what I mean?
No,
but they're
next.
There's also so much funny parts about it. Just the first sentence is a car park in Germany decided to show its support for the LGBTQ community and migrants by painting rainbow flag on one of its walls and reserving the parking spots. And there's this was the car park doing it, but the reason I said the authorities is because all of the mayors of whatever the politicians have been coming out and kind of saying this is like the blueprint for what we should be doing.
Yep.
But the funniest part to me is like let's say, for example, you take the spot, you take your gay spot. How can they confirm?
Well, for sure. Like you get the knock on the window.
You have to have a gay star.
Put your window down. And it goes,
Hello?
license and registration, please. And you show them your stuff. You go, you're parked in a gay spot, son.
Yeah.
And then you've got to think fast. You go, son? What do you mean, son? Don't assume.
Oh yeah.
You gotta be really quick on your feet with this stuff. You go, son.
The guy in a wheelchair,
Okay, now question. This is a bit of a callback to a previous episode. Can you say you're demi-romantic?
That's a big question.
Can you be like, yo, I'm fucking demi?
Yeah. Oh my God. That's so sorry. You thought I was kicked out of the space. I don't know. Oh my God. You don't know that I'm demi-romantic. I'm demi. But a guy in a wheelchair, he's getting taken out of the car, put in the wheelchair, and then the parking attendant coming up. You better fucking have sucked a dick, pal.
I love the idea.
You have to have on your phone a picture of you smooching a dude.
Yeah, I like getting a ticket for not being gay enough. This really reminds me of I read this. I go, this is going to be Canada in not that long. We go, oh, I fucking out on the weekend. I got a $85 ticket. What for? Not being gay enough.
Would you be in trouble for if they said, hey, sir, this is a gay spot. Not the really gay spots over there. These are the gay spots. The flamboyantly really gay is over the other
funniest part too is you go some new family that just arrived from Afghanistan. You go, yeah, go park in the rainbow spot there. And they're like, what?
Well, we're immigrants too, so do we get this?
Yeah,
that would be so great. An old man in a cane and and a pregnant woman walking from the back and so long, suckers. This is the immigrant spot.
It's funny what they think immigrants problems are. The hierarchy of immigrant problems.
Yeah,
they're seriously we have 9 million problems that are ahead of getting prime parking spots.
Yeah.
First off, we don't have a car because we just moved here and we're displaced from Afghanistan. We have $10.
Yeah, so
really, car's not in our future.
But when you do get a car,
we got
you. Fuck yeah! The guy in the person coming through pregnant, and you're getting out of there because you immigrated from Canada in the LGBT part.
Yeah, that better be a surrogate baby. That better not be a man's baby.
That would also 90% of girls identify as bi, right?
Yeah.
So it's how 90% of girls, especially in college. So it's basically like a college girl parking spot. Parking spots for college girls.
College girls and gender studies.
While authorities hoped this would earn them praise for the act, locals have called them out for alienating other groups. But the city councillor, Thomas Marlock, said there is nothing more important than setting an example of tolerance. Which I think that does a good job of explaining the point of view of these people, that there is nothing more important
than
for example, a pregnant lady getting to not having to walk through an entire parking lot. Well, that's not as important as us setting an example verbally.
Yes.
With some bullshit that doesn't help.
But
anyone.
also,
gays are in shape too.
I know. Well, some of them are. But giving like like saying, hey, everybody, here's a parking lot. Just take whatever parking spot that's available is not intolerant.
Yeah.
It's like you're assuming when you say this is tolerance, you go, so what is intolerance in parking? Just general parking?
Dude, they legitimately think these people are just getting attacked right now. That's their argument has to be.
One thing I will say is surprising is that it was a dude whose idea this was.
You think this is a girl idea? I mean, it's a guy that's, pandering to women, I guess.